So this video is going to continue where we left off before, talking about regular expressions. Now in the last video, we went through several different types of patterns and we broke down how to use the Regular Expressions 101 website. So how does all of this help us when we're using HTML? Well, HTML5 introduced this new attribute that checks regular expressions for us. It's called the pattern attribute, and it can be added to a text field with our regular expression as the value. When it comes to using the regular expressions in our pattern attribute, we can omit the beginning and ending slashes of the regular expression. Let's take a look at this in VS Code by opening up our Week 13 demo for regular expressions from Blackboard. This form should look familiar. Let's add a pattern attribute to the first name field. We put the pattern inside of our input. Let's set it so that this field only accepts 5 letters. We'll start with our range of lowercase a through z and uppercase a through z. And we need that quantifier to say we want 5 of them. Now, anytime that we're using regular expressions, we need to test this every single time that we change it. We always want to test and validate that what we've put in is working, and we also want to test and validate when it shouldn't be working. So for example, we should not be able to submit this form with anything else other than 5 letters. If I put a number in here, or less than 5 or more than 5, it should not work. Let's try it out. I'll put in the letter D, and I'll order the pizza, and it tells me, please match the requested format, meaning I've done something wrong. I'm going to open this up into our live server to continue testing this to make sure that we're actually able to pass or not pass a value to our server. So once again, if I put in a 2 and I order pizza, I get a message telling me to please match the requested format. So I know that it doesn't let me put something through that's a number. Let me try using a couple of letters. I'll put in a 4-letter name like Fred, and I'm still getting that message, please match the requested format. Let's put in 6 letters, Freddie, same issue. How about a 5-letter name? Sarah, order, passes to the server. But the problem with this is by default, Chrome doesn't produce a very helpful error message. Let me go back. If I'm the end user and I'm filling out this form, I type in Temple, because that's my name, and I hit order pizza, and it tells me please match the requested format. Now as the end user, I entered my first name. So when it says match the requested format, I have no idea what the requested format really is. But we can fix this error or change this error by adding the title attribute and specifying exactly what it is that the end user should be doing. Let's try it. Please enter 5 letters, and let's test it out. Now when I try entering in my name, I get the error message, but I also get the thing letting me know I need to enter in 5 letters. So I'll just take off the E and order the pizza. Let's do one more. Let me scroll this up. I'm going to add a brand new field for telephone, and I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to watch. Let me open this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I've opened this up a little bit and I've added a telephone. And now I'm going to add a pattern attribute because I want to be very specific on how they enter that information in. I'll let them know that I'm going to accept any 3 digits, a dash, any 3 digits, and a dash, and then any 4 digits. So basically 0 through 9, but 3 of them. Then I'm going to ask you to put in a dash. I'm going to ask for 3 more numbers, another dash, and then 4 numbers. So when I enter in my telephone number, let's say my number is 555-1234. When I submit, I find out that I have to enter in a required field. Now when I submit, I get the please match the requested format error. So I'm definitely going to need some sort of a title attribute to let those users know what kind of information to enter. But I want to caution you, be very specific. When you're entering in your title attribute, make sure if you're looking for uppercase letters, you're specifying uppercase letters. If you're looking for lowercase, that you're specifying you're looking for lowercase letters. If you don't want them to enter in the parentheses or an extension or any other value other than the actual number sounds, be specific. And while it might be fun to put in error message such as You messed that one up. It's really not all that helpful for the end user. So let's be very expressive and let them know what we want to have in here. We want 3 digits, a dash, 3 digits, a dash, 4 digits. We can even use extra information. Now when we test it, we're at least getting very specific, detailed information, helping us to know exactly what it is that's expected of us. 3 digits, a dash, 3 digits, a dash, 4 digits, and we'll order our pizza. For fun, spend some time trying to figure out how you could alter this pattern to make the area code optional, or maybe to change the format to include parentheses. But that's all I have for right now on regular expressions, and if you have any questions on this content, please don't hesitate to ask.